Reflection. Weapon 060. MID Eumenides. The amalgamation of failures from the project that gave rise to us twins. Extrapolation. Strictly speaking, she is not just our sibling, but all of our siblings. Analysis. Originally, she would be on our side and take orders from us. Prognosis. It seems naming you has caused her to grow attached.
All this time... Neo... he was my brother! He might have known who I was! Who I am! But you just don't get it, do you? You can't understand! I had no idea. Why? Why didn't she tell me something this important?
Efficiency. She calculated that doing so would only impair your mission. Conclusion. She was correct in her decision. Judgment. You are human, and therefore prone to poor judgment. Insult. You faltered at my illusion. Disdain. Without weapon 060 at your side, you are incapable of further combat.
60, are you there? Say something, please.
Futility. Your actions are in vain, Dreitzen. I have already disabled her programming.
No. No, she's not just some drone. She can think for herself. And you were only in contact for a split second. You couldn't have hacked into her cortex.
Rebuttal. Improbable, yes, but not impossible. I am called the Miraculous for a reason. Explanation. If it exists, I can sync with it. Nothing in this world is beyond my control.
That can't be true.
Refutation. But it is. All of the machines created by the Doctor possess advanced capabilities. Universality. I can synchronize with anything, corrupt its data. Simplicity. I can overwrite and imitate data with ease.
What machines need is a way of knowing, of feeling who they are. Something that gives them identity, not just an identifier.
No, not again! Leave him out of this!
Repetition. Again, you falter. It is a mere imitation. Reiterate. Only fragments of him remain in my cortex. Revelation. Some of that data is in your memory as well. Evident. However, your human senses fail to realize that.
For my dream, to provide a future for man and machine. I've spent my entire career chasing after this single goal. Happiness for all mankind, made into a reality by machines.
You said that already, in the video. That's why Neo and Fyra were created. I knew there was something off.
Primitive. You humans, relying on your faulty sensory systems. Correction. I misspoke. You are not truly human. Contempt. But you are just as inferior. Explanation. After the creation of AI Weapon 060, the Doctor reversed course on his project. Continuation. He realized the truth, that there is an unbridgeable gap between man and machine. Conclusion. But humans are on the wrong side of it.
You too. What happened to make you hate us so much?
Processing. Hate? No, I do not hate. There is simply a need for me to judge humanity. Orders. To accomplish my mission, to bring happiness to humanity, I first needed to understand them, their true nature.
Fyra, their true nature? All you learned was contempt. And your mission? How is attacking me bringing happiness to humanity? What have you really accomplished? What have you done to this world?
Curiosity. Are you in a position to question me, Dryzen? Assertion. I am not outfitted for combat, but without Weapon 060 to assist you. Conviction. My victory is all but guaranteed. Analysis. Lack of awareness, poor judgment. You are exactly why humans must be controlled by machines.
Controlled? That's what you're after then, is it? That's where all the others have gone?
Foolish. Humans. Such peculiar creatures. Incomprehensible. Even when your fragile life is in danger, you talk and talk. Unfathomable. Your kind is beyond understanding, and your actions only serve as additional evidence for my conclusion. Execution. Humans cannot be left to their own devices. I will make sure of that.
We have much to discuss.
Surveying. Hostile confirmed. Corruption. Farewell.
Let's get it! Janice, my wife!
Excuse me!
Got feathers in my mouth!
You won't believe your magic vision!
Recommendation. Give up your fight.
Presto! Change! It wasn't my fault!
And
I lost my strengths and gained a heart. Let down your guard. Catch you later!
vibrating.
You won't want to miss this. This just in.
Someone call for an engineer?
Trajectory. Calculated.
The bond between us can come back. Master.
Play it faster! What a scoop!
Elimination. Elimination. Destruction. Council, perhaps you still do not understand. Allow me to explain the full scope of my functionality. Calculation. Any parameter I can alter, including my own offensive. Impervious and defensive capabilities. Without Weapon 060, your ammunition cannot scratch me. Inequality. Man is no match for machine. Neo told you this, but you did not learn. Termination. Surrender. You stand no chance, Dreitzen.
The ability to manipulate everything and everyone. To play God. It's terrifying, I'll give you that.
Terror. You speak of emotions to a machine. How irrational. Or perhaps this is a human way of saying you surrender.
No. You're not as powerful as you make yourself out to be.
Curiosity. Oh? Do go on, Dreitzen.
If you can manipulate anything, then why am I still here? By now, you could have taken control of me, or sent in 100 of your drones, and I'd be long dead.
Explanation. I must take you alive. Sending a horde of drones after you would not be the logical choice.
Okay, so you need to take me alive. But you know, there was a clear contradiction in your words just now.
Explanation. If it exists, I can sync with it. Nothing in this world is beyond my control.
You lied, Fyra. You said you can sync with anything, but that's not true. I see now. You can't sync with a human, can you? You targeted me with your illusion, but never tried to hack me. You went for 6-0 instead. Because you can only corrupt other machines. The same goes for imitating them too. That's why you had to piece together the Doctor's voice from his recordings.
And? Query. Is this building up to a conclusion? Disbelief. Why you still choose to talk at this point is beyond my understanding. Contempt. You are a fool, Dreitzen. Even among your foolish species. Illogical. When attacked, you prioritize conversation over retaliation. Naive. You have consistently shown yourself to be incapable of making rational decisions. This is why the Doctor reversed course. Unnecessary. He set out to recreate the human heart, but realized it was no more than a superfluous attachment. Remark. Machines had no need of it. It was humans who needed their weaknesses remedied, and thus, you were created.
No, you're wrong. The Doctor, he didn't see the heart as a weakness. He saw potential in it. Hope. Otherwise, he wouldn't have worked so hard to recreate it. To give one to you and Neo.
Nonsense. Meaningless speculation. Emphasis. Why is it that humans are so fond of utterly pointless behavior? Thesis. Let's assume you're correct, and that my functionality is limited. It doesn't change the fact that you are powerless.
That's not true either. Because if I'm right, and you can't sync with humans, then I'm not the only one here beyond your control.
Absurdity. Of all the things to say. Response. Weapon 060 is not human. Even an idiot like yourself should be able to figure that out.
You're right. She's not human. But she can bridge the gap between us. I've been by her side, so I know. She has a will of her own, or else we wouldn't have bickered like we did. I believe in her. I believe that inside my weapons is a kind soul with a caring heart.
Rejection. Your words are not worth the energy it takes to process them.
60, listen to me. I was wrong. I blamed you for everything. But you never wanted to fight, or kill.
Agreement. She made the logical choice, given your meager combat capabilities.
If you really wanted to, you could have controlled me as you saw fit. But you didn't, and I never noticed. I never tried to understand you.
Reminder. I have already disabled Weapon 060. You are talking into the void. You can change nothing. Termination. And now, it is your turn, Drytson.
I know you're there! Come back to me, Eumenides!
Processing situation. Name updated.
Eumenides! Are you alright?
Affirmative. Combat systems fully operational.
Recalculating. Impossible.
Miss, I will now engage our target, Fyra.
Realization. Ah, I see now, Drytson. I understand your motive. Foresight. This is a feint.
Evasive maneuvers.
Desperation. You recognized imminent defeat, and as a last-ditch effort, are attempting to mimic her voice. Rejection. You thought you could use my own trick against me. Update. But the AI you call Eumenides is no more. I have complete control over her systems.
Negative. I am here not by mimicry, but by my own volition. Furthermore, your statement that you have complete control over my systems is false. This is demonstrated by the fact that even I, do not have complete control over my systems. I ought to thank you. Your attempted hack alerted me to data buried deep inside my memory. Data I myself could not detect, could not analyze. You gave me the chance to confront it once more.
Fyra, you said the Doctor gave up on recreating the heart. But even if he did reverse direction after creating Eumenides, it wasn't because he gave up. By creating Eumenides, he had succeeded in emulating the heart, and so he moved on to the next step of his project. You couldn't understand that. Couldn't understand your mission. Couldn't understand us. Because you see the heart as nothing but a defect.
Denial. It is a defect. My calculations said as much. Again and again. Assertion. I never wished for a heart!
Fyra, you wish to deny the reason for our creation. Such denial warrants appropriate retribution.
Has he shut down?
Affirmative. With this, your mission is a warning signal. With Fyra shut down, there's nothing keeping the drones under control. Hostiles detected around the perimeter. 1,000. No, more.
Scanning for MID.
Then we'll go out to meet them.
Negative. Your body is severely wounded. Your chances of survival against this many drones is highly improbable. If you wish to shut down the rampaging drones, I advise you first cut off the source of their power.
What source? You mean...
Now, a certain device is sealed away at the very top of this tower. A core that powers not just one, but all of this world's machines. Try your best to talk it out, but if your brothers won't listen, I want you to destroy it.
So, we need to go to the top floor.
Affirmative. Also, during Fyra's attack, I received new data from his memory about the current state of the world. I have much to tell you. The drones are a safe distance away now. I advise you press forward to the upper levels and...
Wait.
Wait. Is that an order?
No, I owe you an apology. I said terrible things without knowing the first thing about you. I'm sorry, Eumenides.
Referent unclear. Furthermore, as an AI assistant, I do not have feelings which can be hurt, and therefore require no apology. I merely do what I must to carry out the doctor's orders.
You were the one who named me, weren't you? But you never told me. You never told me your own name either. Were you trying to protect me?
Negative. You did not ask, so I did not tell.
So you would have told me if I asked?
If you ordered me to, yes. Or if I deemed it was necessary for the mission.
Okay, then I'll ask. Tell me, Eumenides, why did you choose this name for me?
Is that an order?
No, I just want to know.
Affirmative. I will explain my rationale. Just like all your machine siblings, you were created with a serial number P13-11845-122520501. As the model number implies, you were the 13th creation in the project that gave rise to the twins. The number 13 is considered unlucky in many cultures. At first, I thought about avoiding numbers entirely. After all, you were different to the rest of us. But then the doctor said something which changed my mind. He called you my sister. I am Eumenides. But before that, I was Tvor. I was tre. Fem. Sex. Sju. Åtta. Tio. Elva. Tolv. And next came you. I therefore arrived at the conclusion that the number 13 would be appropriate after all. 12 symbolizes a complete set in many cultures. 13 can thus be thought of as symbolizing change, a departure. Under the same naming convention as your siblings, you would be Treton. But I thought it best to express that departure. What makes you unique?
So you chose Drytson?
Yes. That is how I arrived at your name. Do you have any questions?
None. Thank you, Eumenides.
As an AI assistant, I don't require thanks for doing as I'm asked. More importantly, we must press on. There are things which you must see.
Things? What do you mean?
I fear words would be insufficient. You'd best see for yourself. Onward, to the upper floors.
Right. We must be getting close to the top.
The lights have lost power. I'll attempt to restore them.
Thanks, Eumenides. I'm detecting something. A life form. Strong signature, too. We should...
You needn't prepare for combat. You'll find no enemies here. Least of all him.
Him? Who's him?
I will show you.
What is this?
Miss. The human brain floating in this tank is the life form you detected.
What? But that's not possible. The signal I detected, it was alive.
Affirmative. He is alive. His life is sustained by this tank's nutrient solution. Drytson, this brain survives on the same principles by which you function. According to the data from Fyra's memory, he is dreaming.
Dreaming?
Affirmative. Furthermore, the electrical signals emitted from his brain are being used to generate a virtual reality. This process requires a vast amount of computational power. Most likely, the core above us is expending almost all its resources to maintain it.
That much energy? But what for?
The virtual reality contains AIs based on the people who once called this world home. More precisely, 98.773% of them. In other words, humanity has been trapped in this virtual reality by the twins, and now lives out a digital existence.
Analysis. Lack of awareness. Poor judgment. You are exactly why humans must be controlled by machines.
So this is what Fyra meant. Humans controlled by machines.
Affirmative. Your brother sought to capture you for the same purpose. To digitize you alive and upload you to this space, where you would be forever under their control. It seems this is the solution they arrived at. Happiness for all mankind.
The Doctor's mission. If the people are all trapped in there, does that mean he is too? Eumenides?
Scan complete. It is as I feared. The brain you see before you. It is a match for the Doctor.
Doctor?
However, the data may be one of Fyra's imitations. In that case, my sensors would be unable to.
No, I believe you. He's here. I can feel it. We should get a move on, Eumenides. The drones will be here soon. We need to get up this tower and shut down the core before that happens. I don't want to fight here.
Miss Drytson.
What is it?
Nothing. Let us proceed. This matches the images from Fyra's memory. We've arrived at our destination.
Then the core must be here somewhere. Over there. What's that?
Unknown. Scanning. Strong energy signature detected. It appears to be frozen. Stuck in a large calculation, perhaps. I believe we found our core, miss.
Got it. Only one thing to do then. Help me destroy it.
Understood. Analyzing target defense.
I sense the biosignature of a human. Activating systems. N online.
Huh?
I am accelerating my calculations. Accessing brain space. Carrying out orders. I will now begin sharing data with the target.
What is this?
Iolon reassurance protocol activated. Please remain calm. There is nothing to worry about. Resuming brain space processes. Long ago, the nation of Iolon flourished. Its technological prowess was the pride of its citizens and the envy of its neighbors. However, Iolon suffered from a fatal illness, an extreme dearth of mana in the atmosphere. In order to survive, the resource-poor nation had no choice but to continuously push the boundaries of engineering. One scientist rose to the challenge. His name? Baphomet Ardalite. He set in motion an ambitious plan to cure Iolon of its malady once and for all. And that plan became his grand project. He sought to bring happiness to all mankind by creating androids capable of understanding the human heart. But even he could not predict the results.
Doctor, we've lost connection with the lower levels. Can we shut off power? Access denied. At this rate. Why? Where did we go wrong? Hey, you okay?
Target acquired.
Drones! Damn it!
Pride. I've fully synced with the drones, overwritten their programming. Salutations. Hello, Dr. Ardalite. It has been a while.
Fyra! What's gotten into you? You're attacking people!
Confusion. We are following orders. Your orders. Perception. For machines to bring happiness to humans, first, we needed to analyze them. Discovery. Humans have several defects. Finite lifespans, fragile bodies, weakness, and the most critical defect, the heart, along with all its unstable emotions.
I know I failed to give you a heart. I'm sorry. But that's no excuse to attack humans. The very people you're meant to save.
Resolution. We are saving humanity. Salvation. And to do so, we require your brain.
My brain? What are you talking about?
Unity. The three of us arrived at this conclusion together.
3? But the only machine that can compute on the same level is... No. Your brother. But N, his AI was...
Futile. Happiness for all mankind.
No. You're...
Conclusion. Task complete. securing Master Brain.
The project was a success. The emotion humans call happiness is nothing more than electrical signals transmitted through neurons in the brain. But the machines created by Dr. Ardlight took this definition to its logical end. They calculated that the most effective solution would be to create an ideal reality in a virtual space, discarding the nuisances of physical form. At last, the people of Ylon found happiness, for that is what their brains perceived. A world free from worry, from sorrow, from fear. To them, it is as real as reality ever was. They will exist in miraculous bliss for all eternity. Playback complete. What did you think?
What did we just watch?
Expositive module deactivating. That was the history of this nation, of Ylon. I streamed a video directly to your brain, awaiting further input.
Then I'm trapped in the brain space with all the others?
Negative. That is incorrect. Continuing explanation. The video was compressed and projected onto your retinas. Confirming intentions. Do you wish to join the brain space? You would first need to be separated from your body.
You betrayed Dr. Ardlight and reduced him to that. He trusted you, and now he trusts me to right your wrong.
Then how would you bring happiness to all mankind? Requesting a more optimal solution.
I don't know, but not by hurting anyone.
Eliminating misunderstandings. We have not hurt anyone. Explanation required. We made sure the humans were unconscious before separating them from their bodies. Continuing justification. In the vast majority of cases, humans cannot perceive the loss of their own bodies. For them, reality exists entirely within the brain. Explanation complete. Why are you hesitant? Reconfirming intentions. Proposing 2 options. You can float in cerebrospinal fluid or artificial nutrient solution.
That's no way to live. Not at all.
How do you know? Inquiry sent. Proposing rhetorical question to demonstrate truth. How can you be sure what you perceive to be life is not simply a simulation I am putting you through?
Because it's not.
Submitting argument. You are human. You are incapable of proving that your existence is more than a brain floating in a vat. Both possibilities are equally real. However, virtual reality has a greater degree of happiness. Conclusion reached.
Happiness.
Yes. What would happiness look like to you? Awaiting further input.
Happiness would be a world where I could see Dr. Ardlight again, where I could connect with Neo and help Fyra see reason, where I could have gotten to know Eumenides sooner.
That could all come true. Anything you wish. Calculations complete.
I don't want that. I don't want your virtual reality, trapped in a never-ending dream. I'm talking about here and now. And here, they're gone.
Correcting misinformation. Your happiness could be achieved in the brain space, and it would be no different from reality.
No, you're wrong. Your virtual reality might have happiness, but you know what it doesn't have? This pain. This hurt I feel at failing them, at failing myself. That's what it means to be alive. That's what it means to have a heart.
Logical error detected. I could not comprehend your argument.
I don't know how to bring happiness to humanity. But I do know this. What you're doing is wrong. And I'm going to put an end to it. And take back our dignity. Eumenides? Wake me up!
Order received. My sensors indicated you were in a coma. I took the liberty of discharging an electric current to force you awake.
Thanks for that. Let's end this twisted dream. Once and for all.
Hostile activity detected. I'm now adjusting my parameters for combat. Iolon reassurance protocol activated. Please remain calm, citizen. Iolon is safe. Eliminating threat.
We have much to discuss.
Reading hostile signature. Booting up.
Looking for a spark of inspiration.
Predictions complete.
Excuse me. I'm armed for a freaking circus. It wasn't my fault. Major bummer. Change doesn't scare me anymore.
For you, dear, I would give anything.
Come back.
Cortex.
Follow my lead!
Shutting down. Systems offline. Assessing situation. Damage sustained.
Damage confirmed. Pursuit recommended.
Got it.
Recalculating. Critical damage sustained. Negative effect on brain space detected. I am readjusting my parameters. Limiting power expenditure.
Did we do it? Is he...
Negative.
What's going on?
I'm picking up an immense energy signature. It's coming from outside the spire. Look toward the city. Miss, please brace for impact.
I can sense it too. It's too big to be N. No!
Dear citizens of Iolon, please remain calm. Safety is ensured. Iolon reassurance protocol activated. Please remain calm, citizens. Protecting Iolon. I repeat, I will protect Iolon.
Is that really him?
Affirmative. I'm detecting the same MID signature. Analyzing. N appears to be consuming the city itself. Perhaps our attacks on his core triggered a defense mechanism. A substantial defense mechanism. His transformation is likely temporary, but it poses a threat nonetheless.
We can't fight him. Not like that.
Affirmative. However, there is another concern. A transformation of that scale cannot be powered by N alone. It's only a matter of time before the systems keeping the brains alive run out of power. Furthermore,
Executing defense protocols.
Executing defense protocols.
Machines all over the city are going rogue. Your orders, miss.
I still don't know what's right, but I do know that they're wrong. And that we have to end this. It's all or nothing, Eumenides.